So we're just making a quick little video here. I know a lot of people that watch my videos and a lot of other videos that are small channels, probably just starting out. I started out 16 years ago, like probably all of you, in my basement. Some of you in your garage, in your living room. My basement was where I did all my printing. Washed out screens in my bathtub. I still have the same press I started off with, this little 4-color tabletop. Did the job, got me going. My flash dryer that actually doubled as a conveyor dryer until I was able to get a conveyor dryer, which is the same dryer that I use today. It does the job for what I need it to do. I know some people after a couple of years are out buying big expensive stuff. After I moved out of my house and got into a small spot, I got this 6-color here, and I ended up graduating to that big beautiful beast back there, which I love. But the point is, you're going to get discouraged because that's just what happens when you're starting out. One of the first jobs I did, it was a big job for me at the time. It's still a decent sized job. It was 100-something shirts, and I ran them through my conveyor dryer. Apparently something was off. This fly does not want to go away. Something was off, and the prints washed out. So fortunately, if there's a fortunately in all of that, it was probably a week before the event, so I was able to reprint the order. Luckily it was one color, but it was one color front and back. I was able to reprint it, and that was on, on this guy here, and get it out the door, and the customer was happy. I was not, the customer was. But you're going to run into things like that. You still even run into things like that after you've been in it for a while. Just don't get discouraged. If it's something you want to do, at the time for me it was a hobby. I was doing, like I said, I was doing it out in my basement, working a regular full-time job. I had an office set up in my dining room. I would have some customers there till 10 o'clock at night, and it just did not go over well with the family, and that stuff gets old after a while. So you'll find your point where it's time for you to say, I don't know if this is working, or this is really working and I need to find some way to make it work better. It's just like any other job. It's gonna have its times where you just want to throw in the towel, but don't, keep on going. Perfect yourself. I still run into issues. I got a job sitting over there I worked on yesterday, 5-color job, and it was not printing the way I wanted to, and I just finally stopped the press, pulled the screens off, and I'll probably reshoot them today. But again, this whole thing was just telling you, don't give up. It's everything when you start out is hard. No matter how easy people say, oh, it's easy, like printing your white inks on the manual. It gets easier. You gotta have time in. People ask, how do you get your name out there? I honestly have not found any kind of advertising for me that really, really works, except just doing a good job. Doing a good job, getting the job done on time, and making sure the customers are happy with the work you do. But just mostly just time in, being in it for a while. People get to know your name, get to know your reputation, and the work will come. I've gotten long-winded. This was going to be quick, and it's not. So, as always, any questions, ask in the comments, and thank you for watching.